What is up? We are live. We are solo today. Drafters launched a $5 mini tournament because Underdog still doesn't have anything, but Drafters launched a new one. Big board is about to be filled. Little board, absolutely going to overlay. Bigger board already filled, but we're going to be over here on Drafters today, assuming we can get to fill. If we can't, we'll move on over to DraftKings, but we will get to that after the intro.
Hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls in descent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains from late season voids. He's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school lobby stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who hangs? Thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafted through the veins.
All right, we are already in queue for the $5 drafters contest. Let's go ahead and look at it. It is a $5. It is 5,604 entrants. We got first place is $5,000, then a steep fall off to $2,000. It is a 150 max, which is wild for a 5,600 entrant tournament. But I plan on doing, 10 of these or so. We'll see how many we do. It's only been open a few hours and there's already been 10ish lobbies. This will probably last a few weeks, like maybe a week. Now we are +7 right now to fill this. If this doesn't fill in like 5 minutes, I will switch over to DK just so everybody knows. Bully the lobby, says Mike Rob. How we doing, Frankie? We got Caddy here. Let's do a new background music. I actually have 2 new background musics. Jamie and I spent a while last night messing around with music. We also ended up getting Jerry's intro done. I helped him a little bit with that, so let me know if the volume here is good for the background or not. So something I did want to talk about. This is pretty quiet on my end, but let me turn it up. I know it comes over a little different for you guys. So the Beast came out today, and there's a couple points I wanted to mention. I've not read through everything, but we have 3 receivers at 20, 21, and 22. At 20, it's Jordan Tyson. At 21, it's Concepcion. And at 22, it is Omar Cooper. So there is very little separation in the Beast on those 3, which is interesting. Cardell Tate is at 10, and Mekhi Lemon is at 13. There's a gigantic difference there. Some things I wanted to talk about on it because a player I really like, and I really trust what Dane Brugler has to say. One of my favorite late round wide receivers he really didn't like, and that's Skylar Bell. I'm not going to bring all the rankings up. We can talk about them, but I'm not going to bring them up. So Skylar Bell, he has at 19, at RB19. And by the way, we're in a drafters $5 lobby. We'll let it run for a minute or two. If it doesn't get any traction, I'm going to back out and we're going to go over to DraftKings and draft a $10 over there. Thank you, sir. What's up, Mufasa? How we doing, Game Tight? How we doing, Jets Drop Bombs? All right, so the wide receiver ranks, he has Chris Bell at 8, and he's got the same 7. Like, I've been like, there's a top 7 for sure. That is exactly what he has with Chris Bell right after. And I've been like, as a prospect, if Chris Bell was fully healthy, I think he would be like wide receiver 4. the one name that's interesting is Deshaun Stribling. He has Stribling up at 11, Antonio Williams at 10, Malachi Fields at 9, Surratt at 12, Zachariah Branch at 14. He does have Bryce Lance one spot ahead of Chris Brazel at 16. Brendan Thompson ahead of both of them, though. That is interesting. But yeah, like my boy Skylar Bell, he does not like. The other interesting thing about the Beast is Jonah Coleman is running back 6. RB6 is Jonah Coleman. That is not good for Mr. Jonah Coleman. So, and by the way, if you're new to Drafters, you can sign up over here on Drafters using promo code WHO, as it looks in the description there, capital H with the 2 little O's. You get a 100% deposit match for up to $100. Drafters, total points, full PPR, no bonuses. So the same scoring as DraftKings without bonuses. But it is a season-long best ball marathon style. And this specific contest is very top-heavy. It's got 5K up top, and second is only 2K. So it is incredibly top-heavy on this one. So I'm shooting for the moon on all of them, but we're definitely going to shoot for the moon here. We only need 3 more, it looks like. We need 3 more for this lobby to fill. So 3 more. I assume Mikey's in here. But yeah, let me know if you like the new background or not. Been doing some work in the background on a lot of things. I think I've got my entire Think You Can Tout video planned out. I needed to wait for something before I could do it. So that's why that hasn't came out. I don't know how it'll go over, but we're going to give it a shot for sure. All right, so we're still waiting on 2. Only one. Waiting on one. $5 Drafters Early Best Ball Mini 2. I probably won't do a ton of these. I'm going to basically just kind of do some for content and hope that Underdog puts out, like, if I get to 10 of them, I'm happy. I'll probably do the one here, and then I'll probably switch over to DraftKings if I do a second draft today. I do plan on doing a second one, but never know what happens. Also depends on, I know whenever I'm doing whenever I'm doing DraftKings or Drafters, there's just much less viewers as well. We could also switch over to Underdog and do a War Room, but I was planning on doing a War Room tomorrow. All right, so this fills. We get the 102. We got value and vibes at the 1. We have the KY at the 3. We have Love Stars at the 7, who was autoing all of the earlier ones with Kenneth Walker at 6, I believe. We got Coolers at the 8. We have Lightning at the 10. We have Cutie at the 11. And Mikey at the 12. And we got Flavored Tube here. I don't know who Flavored Tube is, but what flavor are you working with? What we got? What kind of flavor we got? You see Underdog started doing the daily salary contest? No, I did not. I did not see that. I'll have to look into that. Definitely have to look at that. I did not see that. I don't care about the dailies for baseball, basketball, hockey. I don't know enough about those sports to like really do it yet. And I do think that I will, like, maybe next year I will do some of that stuff, assuming that the tax situation gets taken care of. I don't want to have an insane amount of entries this year. Like, I'm going to have a lot of best ball entries. I'm going to do a lot of football entries. But I definitely want to I would like it to that for that tax law to not be what it is. They put out a golf one, interesting format, should be even better with football instead of positionless. Yeah, it definitely it'll probably just kind of be like I bet it's exactly the way I envision it, but we'll definitely look. You're watching Bad Bros stream. Salary draft looks pretty awesome. I assume, let me know if this is how it works. Does it just have every player with a salary listed, and then if I take Scotty Scheffler, nobody else can take him at that salary? So it's like a salary DFS, but like Scotty's like always the most expensive, so maybe he's not the best price. So Xander goes at 2 or whatever, or at 1 instead, or John Rahm goes at 1 because people like his price better, I assume. And like doing that kind of stuff, there'll be a lot more strategy if it's the way that that's how I would have done it if I were them. Like Scotty probably wouldn't go early. Maybe it's a regular draft with set prices. You have a salary cap. You explained it right. Yeah. It's the common sense way that would work. It definitely sounds fun, like for best ball style stuff, like because you'll be able to box people out of positions, right? The problem with this is going to be when tools get made for it, there will be it'll be doing all the math of everybody in the lobby in the background, and they'll be able to push people off of positions based on taking a certain player here or there. And I think that makes it way less fun. So I think that if tools weren't allowed on those, it would be a fantastic thing. I think tools are I'm not like a proponent for tools like in a big way. We're going to go ahead and take Olave here over Pickens. I just like Olave more than Pickens. We got Jahmyr Gibbs, Derrick Henry, and Chris Olave here. What's your answer to the poll question, Mr. Who? My answer is definitely Emma Johnson, like at cost. Because my rankings are very public. I have Washington 4. Yeah, exactly. Like there's some of that, and then like the DFS tools will kind of maybe if the salaries move, I'd probably like it even less, because I just think I would like that a lot less. Yeah, if the salaries are moving, I would not like it at all. But that's just even more of an advantage for somebody running a robot, right? So I think it's a really awesome concept, but I do think that that's a specific game that tools will absolutely break. In a vacuum, obviously we don't know the results, right? You don't know the results, so there's always randomizing in there. But as Al Boogie said, it'd be easier to collude there because you could have one person drafting just to hurt the rest of the room. And you could have one person drafting to get all the values and to get certain things, right? If this player, if you want a certain combination of players, it'll be easier to get if your buddy is trying to force people off of those players somehow, which I don't know how that would work, but based on the salaries and the prices and stuff, you could do things like that. I'm not saying it would work, but I think that there will definitely be people trying it. But we're over here on Drafters today. We got Gibbs, we got Derrick Henry, we got Olave. It's an awesome idea. And if you could just have everybody just do it off the fly, like with themselves, no tools, no nothing, like just off of research and rankings instead of with like tools telling them like, if I take this player, it leaves me this much. Like if you had to do all the math on the fly, I think it'd be a way better contest. Bayshall Tootin at 44 is way, way too much for me. That is a step too far, sir. KY probably taking Lad, a known Lad fan there. What do I want here? I think we're gonna go with David Montgomery there over Bucky. Bucky's price this entire contest is going to be here, so I will be less inclined to take it. I don't think he's a bad pick. I think this is where he should go. I think he should be going here. Not a Lad fan, but a Lad fan at 46. Right, like I kind of figured that's why you would do it. You probably don't have a lot of him, but right there, it does make a little more sense. What do you guys think of this as a background music? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? What do you think? Yeah. I know the words that go to this song, and the words make it so much better, but it's for a different fantasy channel. So I just have the instrumental. I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can't even hear it, but if you can't hear it, I can turn it up a little. Is that better? Because some of these songs come across quieter than others. And I kind of have to keep it in my mind which ones are louder, which ones are softer. It's mainly just there for something in the background. So I can actually, whenever I take a drink or pause for a second, it's not total dead air. And obviously that's the end of it and it looping again, but all right, so like my Skylar Bell bags don't feel great right now because like Brugler was spot on with a couple of the players that I liked that he didn't like last year. Like Martinez was one of them. He did not like him. But we didn't get that information until, like, I believe the Beast is out way earlier than it was last year. I can't remember. I think the Beast 2025 release date. No, it was basically the same exact day last year. And I think the draft was even later. I don't know. I felt like it was late last year. I just, in theory, thought it was going to be earlier. Yeah, so we got CMC here at 7 by Love Stars. I'm not sure if they're here drafting, if they're autoing, what they're doing. Mikey at 4 drafts already. This contest has been live like, what, 3 hours? You got 4 drafts in? Absolute animal. Absolute animal. So we got Jahmyr Gibbs, Derrick Henry, Chris Olave, David Montgomery, Mike Evans. Coolers, Going 0 RB here. We got Amon Ra, Drake London, pulled up London. That's fun. Josh Allen, DJ Moore for the stacks. Roma Dunze fall. And then Chuba Hubbard as your 0 RB starting point. Seems fun. I like KY is taking every single pick that I would take. Oh, you're in 3 slows. Got it. Let's take a Makai Lemon share. Rookies are a little worse on this site. You're off for 4 days? Hell yeah. Nothing wrong with being off for 4 days. Do we want to go with Tyson? Do we want to go with... we'll just take Ramondre here. We'll stop at 5 RBs here. We'll take one really late. We'll add a Katron Allen or a Emmett Johnson or something on this one. Damn, only one of my sworn enemies in this draft. Yeah, Mike Robb making a hit list. That's what he's doing. All right, Mikey, let me know, or anybody else, can you guys actually hear the background today or not? Because nobody's mentioned anything about it. And I have it turned up louder than it normally is as well. Yeah. Okay. Got it. What up? What up? How's the new job, Alex? Haven't seen you for a couple days. Let us know. New mini drop. Yep, it's a $5, 150 max, $5. Only 5,000 to first though. 5,600 entrants. It's a 5,000 to first and 2,000 to second. So there's a gigantic drop off in the price. Right. I'm trying not to blow people out of the water. Like, let me know. Is this like way loud? Because I feel like that would be quite a bit louder. I think that this tune is just a lot softer. Job good so far? Training, orientation stuff? The best. The absolute best. Then we'll... Oh, neither are too loud? Oh, we get some people talking about it being too loud here and there. Like, I control my own volume here. For me, I just don't know, like, in proximity to my voice, like how loud, how soft they are. Those people need to check their ears. Says Pepper Tony. Or they might just not like the music and they just say it's too loud, because it's easier to say it's too loud than to say that I don't like this, for some people as well. All right, so KY should not take another quarterback here. I would love to get Brock Purdy back. It would feel pretty solid to get him. And then we are going to push to see if we can get the Olave stack as well. All right, do I want Wandale or Pitts here? I think I want Wandale. I'm pushing, like, I have plenty of RB strength now, so I'm probably this is probably going to be a 4 tight end team. I think this is going to be a 3-5-8-4. At 50 plus, everything is too loud. Are you 50 plus, sir? Like, I don't know. All the people I know that are 50 plus can't hear anything. Right, coolers? By the way, if you're just popping in, if you can smash a like, that'd be fantastic. No, Coolers isn't, but like we give him crap all the time. And then there's this one is the other new background that we got. Freaking old guys. Freaking hashtag bully coolers. He's been quiet. I'm assuming he's working. We're trying to rage bait him into a comment. That's what we're doing over here. We'll actively say that's what we're doing. I'm trying to get Tyler Shuck Snipe from me right now. That's what we're doing. We're trying to get Tyler Shuck Snipe. I just turned 47. I concur. What, that 50's the cutoff age, or that it's too loud? Or that you need your ears checked? Which one? Which one are you concurring on? Someone has to keep it in check. Dude spent all last year winning. Now trying to bum hunt for some money. Yeah. I mean, that's how you make money, by bum hunting, right? But yeah, we got though that you can't hear. Got it. Yeah, there was a lot of things going on there. A lot of things going on there. And Mikey said everything's too loud. And he was the one saying they couldn't hear it at first. So like, what do we talk about? Have Lutz say something and coolers come out. Yeah. Oh, okay, I get it. I'm the cool 52-year-old. Got it. I'm the cool guy, 52. Got it. Uh-huh. Okay, Mikey. We see you, Mikey. All right, so the obvious pick, if he comes back, is going to be Tyler Shuck. If he doesn't come back, we're going to make the ugliest pick on the board probably with Malik Willis. Just to get a third guy. Just to get a second guy. Why is Cooler only drafting backup running backs? He actually he started 4 wide receivers is why. Well, with Josh Allen there. And he tried the Goff push, which I love. I love the Goff push. And maybe we can push Gadsden around the corner. Because they have Tucker Kraft there. I mean, if I was them, I would take it. I'm not huge on Gadsden, but like I think this is a good price. That's a good price. That was your bullying attempt? Got it. Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah, aren't you worried, guy, that J.K. Dobbins dies week 4? And that Chris Rodriguez can't hold a candle to Bashaw Tootin? Doesn't come naturally to me. I was an asshole in high school. I'm not gonna lie. Like me and my friends, like we just screwed with each other to an insane degree. So I have too many Gadsden falling teams. Okay, got it. Like to me, that means that he's gonna be a pick about 130 in BBM season. Like there's been a little bit of rumors. Oh yeah. When he stays healthy, like, have you seen my my Dobbins exposures on DraftKings or on Drafters for the main? I only did 50 mains. Whoops. Let's go back to that. I feel pretty good about that exposure specifically. So I ended up with 18% Dobbins, 10 shares, At 142 ADP, his ADP now is 88. Nice little 18% clip. I don't usually make gigantic stands, so like it feels pretty good to have a decent stand. Like I basically have a lot of people over like 12%. Like 1.5 times the field to me feels good, and I'll have a couple people around 20. With as bad as I got crushed with the news last year, like I don't want as big of major stands. Like I was just thinking the other day, like the thing I wasn't even thinking about is that Adam Thielen was one of my higher exposed players, and like all the way up until he got traded, like he was probably an okay pick, and he probably would have worked out because Jalen Coker ended up getting hurt, right? And if Coker got hurt the week before, I don't think Thielen gets traded, and he's a really good pick late. But like literally, my exposures exploded last year. It was kind of a beautiful disaster, if I'll be honest. But yeah, we got 2 quarterbacks here. We got Brock Purdy. We have Tyler Shuck. We have the 4 RBs. We got Olave, Evans, Lemon, Wandale, and Gadsden here. Looks like all of the tight ends are still falling. That's interesting. I love being sarcastic and doing bits, though. That's my default online mode. Oh, yeah. All right, we got – I would love – we're going to take Goddard here over Kittle. I'm still skeptical on Kittle to a small degree. I was actually gonna take Kittle as well if he came back around. Yeah, I get that. I had a fat bag of Lloyd as well. I did before he got I had a decent amount. I had I had name the injured players other than Tyreek, who I dodged a bullet on. Like, I will openly admit I dodged that bullet. So I think Denzel Boston. And by the way, so in the Beast, I'm gonna take Shaheed. In the Beast, Denzel Boston is at. He's a. Let me go back to the top 50 real quick. He is at 26. So he's not that far behind Cooper, Concepcion, and Jordan Tyson, which I feel is right. I just need, I don't want a second rookie here with Mekhi Lemon whenever I started late like I did. I mean, yeah, he went down for the count. Down goes Frazier, right? All right, so let's look at the teams. Let's look at what KY's doing here. We got a 2-5-4-2 here. We have Jane Daniels. We have Dak Prescott. Running backs, we got Chase Brown, Travion Henderson, Kyle Monungai, Blake Corum, JCM, Jamar Chase, George Pickens, Lai McConkey, Khalil Shakir. So 3 in the first 4 rounds and pushing it. I like this team. Jake Ferg and Chig both double stacked. Feels like a fun team. Big board season last year, you had 80. Oh, man. What's up, Jamie? How we doing? Let's do the crazy song. All right. I'm a person who like does the thing that a lot of people don't like. I'll like change a song in the middle of it to listen to another song. That's why like I just want background music because I'm a tinker. My ADHD gets to me. I mean, I would be ecstatic for Denzel Boston to fall back here. Like, absolutely ecstatic. I'm still having a hard time with Emmanuel Wilson now that he's moved all the way up. Not sure why his ADP is 142 here. So we aren't going to get him. Brian Robinson has flipped Emmett Johnson, which I don't think is right, but I fully understand as well. Right? So I kind of want a third. I don't know. I think we're fine. I definitely want one of these two RBs. I'd even be okay with Woody Marks and being done, right? Taking Brian Robinson on this team over it's kind of the bet. I like both of them. Which one do I want? We're going to go B-Rob here. If we're going to stop, be honest, when you're getting ready for work, this song is blaring in the background. Is it? No. No, it really isn't how it works, sir. If I was going to blare a song in the background for getting ready for work, it'd be the Stone Age song. I love the Stone Age song. I just turned this one on whenever I want to laugh. I think it's hilarious. Who wants to win $1 million? This guy. This guy wants to win $1 million. This guy. All right, so the team right now, we got Brock Purdy, we got Tyler Shuck, running backs, Jahmyr Gibbs, Derrick Henry, David Montgomery, Ramondre Stevenson, and Brian Robinson. Wide receiver, Olave, Mike Evans, Mekhi Lemon, Wandale, Rashid Shaheed, Christian Kirk, Goddard and Gadsden there. The double G's. Double G's. Number 16, like, thank you, Fantasy Dog. I always appreciate you coming in and letting the chat know that you liked. As a reminder, it's awesome. But yeah, if I was to have a song playing for my intro to work, it would definitely be this one. Like if I wanted a WWE style intro to go to work, this would be it. I'd step in the shower at work, get the water all in my hair and the beard, do the whole head flip thing, water everywhere, spit the water out, come out like all pumping. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And then just run straight in. Exactly. That's what we would do. But we don't do that. We definitely don't do that. We're definitely not that excited to work. Who's flipping the hose around? Yeah, that's what you meant. Oh, yeah. I figured that's exactly what you meant. It was Triple H that, like, the whole Triple H entrance, right? Right. It would be this one. This would be my Triple H entrance if I had one. So I haven't watched wrestling since like 2003 or something, but what's up, Goofy? How we doing? We got 27 watching. I want to thank everybody. I would like to get 25 likes before we do another draft. I mean, my favorite band growing up wasn't near as popular as they are now, and that was I was a System of a Down fan back in the like basically as soon as their self-titled album came out and I heard it for the first time, like I absolutely loved their music. All right, so Aaron Rodgers is still here, so we're going to go ahead and take Aaron Rodgers. This doesn't sound like Depeche Mode. What's up, Nice and Blunt? If you guys aren't subbed to Nice and Blunt or Goofy Chicken, go give them a sub. I believe everybody here is probably already subbed to those two. So we'll do the Aaron Rodgers, Pat Fryermuth thing. Meg, you can stop yelling. You can stop yelling right now. We did it. We're good. Yeah, so the very first album or concert I ever went to live, like, other than one that, like, so our high school went to concerts, which is an interesting story, by the way, but, like, the first one we actually bought tickets to go to by ourselves, like, when we were able to drive and do all that, it was the Pledge of Allegiance tour. And it was American Head Charge, who's whatever. But it was Deftones, Rammstein, System of a Down, into Slipknot. And it was basically right after Toxicity and not Iowa, the third Slipknot album. The one with Heretic on it. Slipknot, Heretic. Heretic album. What? Yeah, it was on Iowa. Okay. And like that was also the album that had it had Before I Forget on it, right? Or was that the next one? I can't remember. But we'll go to actual just background music now. Heretic Anthem is on Iowa. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that was because there were protesters outside whenever we went to the concert. I went to high school with a guy who would not stop talking about System of a Down. He was like a de facto publicity for the Flyers. Nice. Yeah, I didn't hear about them until after their first album came out, but like before Toxicity came out, like I was just an absolute fan. Like them and Korn's first two albums, like I love Korn's first two albums. Like if I were to pick an album just to mine or Coolers? Are you complimenting Coolers? Like we're gonna do the Vele thing here, right? Chord's awesome. They're the only band that I wanted to see that I didn't end up going to see live. On my regret list, they are definitely the number one. We'll take Pat Bryant. So we got Purdy, we got Shuck, we have Aaron Rodgers. We're gonna do the Denver wide receiver 2 thing here. We're just gonna take both of them, and then our wide receiver 3 thing. Like bet on either Sutton or like if either Sutton or if Sutton or Jalen Waddle gets hurt, and we all know Jalen Waddle gets hurt, he doesn't stay hurt, but he gets hurt. Oh, you didn't see Purdy? My bad. Whoever has Shuck and Rogers. Yeah. I mean, Shuck is my number one owned quarterback. You have some good high school stories. Also went with mass transit. Oh, nice. A guy, you're not familiar with mass transit. I'll have to do that later. Shug boys unite. We need 3 more likes, everybody. We got 27 watch. We need 3 more likes for another draft. We're going to close this poll. Mike Washington wins. Jonah Coleman, 21. Emmett Johnson, 29. Mike Washington, 38. And 12% Katron Allen. So it'll be next draft. Drafters 5. DK $1. Or a DK $10. Those are the options, assuming we get the 2 more likes. I assume we'll get there. Still smashing my round 20 pick. I was 60 of 62 lineups in the main. Very nice. I'm going to do what the chat tells me to do, sir. I'll do whichever one gets voted. And by maybe, I mean definitely. I mean, assuming I don't get the last spot, right? Well, like tomorrow, I'll probably be doing DK. Actually, tomorrow I'll be doing a war room, I think. If we end up getting another, like if we end up doing a 3rd draft, I'll set the like goal at 42. 42 likes for a 3rd draft. If we do a 3rd draft, I'll do a war room. Yes, people have hit the dislike before. And I understand it. Like, if you really don't like the content and you hit the dislike, it doesn't recommend it to you anymore. So, like, instead of, like, waiting, like, going back out and popping up and say, do not recommend this anymore. Like, if you hit the dislike, it generally just doesn't give it to you again, right? So, like, not that I want people to do that, but I understand when it happens. All right. So we got 26 likes. We'll review the teams, and then we'll jump into another draft, and it'll be whatever the poll says. So quarterbacks, we got I guess we can do it from this screen. It's a lot easier. We got a 3-5-9-3 here. We got Brock Purdy, Tyler Shuck, Aaron Rodgers. RB, Jahmyr Gibbs, Derrick Henry, David Montgomery, Ramondre, Brian Robinson. That feels really good. Wide receiver, Olave, Evans, Mekhi Lemon, Wandale, Rashid Shaheed, Christian Kirk for the double. Pat Bryant and Troy Franklin for the unstacked double. And then Bryce Lance. Gadsden, 122. Goddard at 143. And then Pat Fry for the stack. Some people are taking him in round 2. I put him exactly where Leg Up ended up putting him, actually, which is I have him the pick. I have him at the 2-3 turn. I have him. I basically have him. I have Nico ahead of like Chase Brown. I have Derrick Henry ahead of them. And then I have Rashee Rice. So like 23, 24, something like that. Like I definitely want Neighbors in London, Nico, Chase Brown, and like give me the 2 tight ends. Like I think like Bowers and McBride versus Rice is kind of where the argument happens for me because I have both tight ends pushed all the way down the board. We got value here at the 1. We got a 3-5-9-3. We got Jalen Hurts. We got Patrick Mahomes. We got Ty Simpson. We got Bijan, Bucky, Scatabo, Emmett Johnson, Alvin Kamara. Is that enough at running back? I don't know. Like, it might be, it might not. I honestly, like, all you need are 3 guys. Like, Quill's team that did really well literally only had 3 running backs on it. Because, like, so many of them were dead. Like, dead. Wide receiver, Rasheed Rice, Nico Collins, Brian Thomas, Josh Downs, Jalen Coker, Travis Hunter, Brandon Ayuk, Zachariah Branch, and Keenan Allen. So an unstacked or a Keenan Allen there randomly. Tucker Kraft, George Kittle, and David Njoku. That's a fun team. I want a pre-drafted only 3 hit your lineup. Yeah, one of them that Quill had only 3 hitter lineup pretty much all season as well. It looks like the drafters is absolutely going to win. If you don't want to do drafters, like even if the votes, we only got 10 votes out of 31 people. So like if the total votes between the 2 DKs equal the drafters, we'll switch as well. So like if DK ends up at like 45% total and drafters 55%, we can move over there as well. But all right, so back to KY. We got 2792, Jaden, Dak, Chase Brown, Travion, Manungai, Blake Corum, JCM, Tank, Bigsby, Jaden Blue. You got 2 guys and then hoping to hit somebody. Collusion. I don't know. We have 12 people voted, sir. Yeah, so this running back room absolutely works. Then you got Jamar Chase, George Pickens, Ladd McConkey. So you went 3 heavy, and then you took a bunch of guys, try to like intermittently spike. This is exactly what I've been liking. I've loved my rooms when I do this. Shakir, Debo, Booty, Ryan Flournoy, Devon Vele, Elijah Higgins. We're not entering yet. Tight end, we got Jake Ferg, Chikakonkwo. I personally like more at, like in total points, I feel like you need more, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, this many, yeah, it's not overlay city because they have plenty of people to fill it. Because it's only 5,000 things, right? It's not going to overlay. All right, we got coolers 3782. Let's see how the 0 RB start worked out. We got Josh Allen, Cam Ward, Tua. We got Chuba, Rico Dowdle, Dobbins, C-Rod, James Conner, Tajay Spears, and a big fall on Pacheco. I like it. Amon-Ra, London, DJ Moore, Rome, Omar Cooper, DK, Jalen Noel, Keon Coleman, and then Laporta and Kincaid. Yeah, that feels pretty good. And then we got Louisiana Lightning here, 3584. Trevor Lawrence, Jordan Love, Geno Smith. Running backs, we got Ashton Genty, Devon Achane, Kyron Williams, Jonathan Brooks, and Ray Day. I like it. You went 3 heavy, big contingent guy, 2 big contingent guys there. Brooks will have some sort of a role either way. Garrett Wilson, Christian Watson, Cardinal Tate, Jacoby Myers, Jaden Reed, Jalen McMillan, Adonai Mitchell, Dontavian Wicks, very solid. Strange, Taylor, Ferg, and Dulcich. I like the 4 tight ends. I was planning on going 4 tight ends early, but then those 2 fell, and we didn't end up doing it. So I am currently We are entering the $5 tournament right now. Those of you who want to jump in, jump in. We are waiting on 7. Poll ended. It won. So we are going to do that next. 33 drafts fill a day, which is definitely reasonable. Yeah. Like, I mean, just do the math I'll just do the math real quick. What's 150 divided by 5,600, right? So 5,600 divided by 150. Would be 37. So it would only need 37 people to 150 max, right? If you go 5,600 divided by, let's say that people like me, we're just going to do 10, right? Or let's say we do 15 per, right? That means it only needs 373 people to fill it. Yeah, 150 in this would be like the craziest thing. Good time to plug the promo. Thank you, sir. Yeah, if you are new to Drafters, I got a scrolling image down here. You can use promo code WHO for a 100% deposit match for up to $100. And that is, it's just like the logo. It's capital H with the 2 little O's. WHO. Not hoo-ha, hoo-hoo. Just one, actually. A single who. All right, we're getting the 102 again. We got Mikey at the 1, Value at the 3, DX Filer, Gamblestein at the 4, Lightning at the 5, Coolers at the 6, Game Tight at the 7, Omelette at the 10, Jack at the 12, and Thrones. I don't know if anybody else is here. Let me know. And still, if we end up getting to 40 likes or 42 likes, we will draft a DraftKings or I said a War Room. We'll do a War Room after this if we get to 40 likes. You see the Giants on a hole? Did you see the? I did not. I seen that the Falcons signed Juwan Taylor right directly after their other guy retired. Who did they get? Well, Love Stars was autoing the other contest, I believe, and just got a gigantic bag of Kenneth Walker. I might be mistaken, but I think he had just a gigantic bag of Kenneth Walker. And if you're new to the content, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy the content, if you could smash the sub, that would be fantastic. We've just hit 500. We have a lot of content coming forward. We are going to do a 24-hour live stream reasonably soon. Or not 24. I said 24 there. I'm wrong. We're doing a 12-hour. We're doing a 12-hour live stream. We'll do a 24 if we hit 1,000 before the NFL draft. Or before the NFL season starts. I'm getting everything mixed up right now. So go ahead, if you enjoy, hit the sub. Also, hit that like, and if you want, you can hit the notification bell. I'm just a DJ and I don't like notifications. I just no, I absolutely misspoke. And there's another reason to stop. And to be honest with you, it probably won't be exactly 12 hours. It'll probably be 11 hours and 55 minutes. And that's for a specific reason. I'll have to maybe this has changed, but YouTube used to not automatically upload a VOD if it was over 12 hours. So if you did a live stream that was incredibly long and it was one constant live stream, if it goes over 12 hours, it doesn't. It used to not upload it as a VOD automatically. So, like, everything loads up as a VOD right now, and so I'll probably cut out at like 11 hours and 55 minutes, or just fire up another random stream, like create one at the end, and finish out whatever draft I'm doing, something like that. We'll see how things are going. Give me more Almond. Yeah, so I did my final bigger board earlier today. I did it in my Discord. I pulled Amon Ra up to the 105 because I've only picked at the front. No, I wanted the Amon Ra share. So the team, we got Drake May, we got Goff, we got Brissett just as an extra body. Derrick Henry, ETN, or HN, Chuba, Aaron Jones, Brian Robinson, Ray Day. Wide receivers, Amon, Terry, Romeo Dobbs stacked up. Concepcion, Quentin Johnson at 125. Darnell Mooney, Jeremy Bernard, Jalen Noel. Colston Loveland fell back at 53. Britton Strange, Colby Parkinson. I love this team. I really like that team. So I've been saying I think it's okay to pull him up to where JSN is. I'm proving it. I do believe that that's okay to do. I did it in my bigger board. So we got Jahmyr Gibbs here. We got Chase Brown. And this is going to be a smaller contest. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to pull Kyron up. We're going to do something way different from normal. We're going to pull Kyron up, get a reasonably unique pairing for a only 5,000 entrance tournament. Very few people will probably have Kyron with Gibbs. I'm going to guess this is done less than 5% of this field. So if Kyron is a really good pick, McBride Bowers, is it value or just vibes? That totally feels like his YouTube, like he needs a comment right now in YouTube because his YouTube handle is actually all vibes, no value. Or at least was. But that's a fun start. Like that's probably gonna be the only one of these as well. That's vibes, buddy. All vibes. This music got into his head. This music brings out only vibes. No value, only vibes. That's what we got. Only vibes. So we're going to definitely have to take two receivers here, most likely. Yeah, I don't have I think this is going to be common in BBM season. I really do think, and I've been saying it the whole time, that the two tight ends, like, it doesn't make sense that Nico isn't in front of them. And with all of the elevated cost of the running backs, like, it kind of, and now with the Rice news, like, Nico, Rice ahead of them kind of makes sense. I think you could argue Olave Pickens if you wanted to. I probably don't, but I think McBride around Chase Brown, like McBride Bowers around Chase Brown, is kind of where it's going to go. And like, whenever we start getting these unique, whenever we start getting a bunch of combinations, people getting unique combinations in their portfolio, I really think that we're going to start seeing Bowers as a mainstay in round 3. And I think Be funny if he didn't advance because of tight end points. Oh, yeah. This isn't an advanced tournament, but yeah, absolutely. And by the way, go sub to Best Ball on Call as well. I hadn't shouted him out for a while. Sorry about that. So we almost get him back again. We almost get Lad back. We're going to go. We're going to go JMO here. We're going to make you take Goff way early if you want him. I would love either McLaurin or Romadunze here. So I'm fine with either one of those. Perfectly fine with either one of them. No, I didn't expect him to be back. Like he shouldn't have been. I don't think he should have been where he was at. So I do think, like, I do prefer Zay Flowers to Ladd. I will say that. I do not prefer Jalen Waddle. I may have to let my beloved Jared go this time. Yeah, like I'm telling you right now, you're gonna have to do it in round 8. You gotta take Goff at 87 if you want him. He's going at 98. Actually, I'll probably take him at 95 just because Mikey is a known destroyer of worlds. What's up, Chris? How we doing? This is my first Montgomery share post Texans news. Yeah, I think he was still fine. I would do anything for Goff, but I won't do that. An old Meatloaf reference. Love that song. I fight back on that a little bit. Like, if he's the best pick, even if he was going at 120, before, the shares that got him at 120 also don't have the same information we have now. So they're going to have more dead roster spots than we probably do in theory. So I'm not saying that it's like something I absolutely want to push up and I'm going to chase at the new price. But I do think that he's not a bad price as long as you do things with the new news. Yeah, Drafters dropped a $5 contest. Absolutely, GAB. How we doing? Also, go sub to GAB for life, everybody. Be sure to do that. And if you're new to my channel, hit the sub there too. I stream all the time. I also guest appearance quite a bit elsewhere as well. Also, new draft there. Yeah, exactly. That's what Gamblestein's alluding to. Is that he's fine taking Montgomery now that the 120 shares aren't there. And like what I was saying is, like, even in the ones that they were still there, like a lot of those teams might have been taking Emmett Johnson at 125, and Emmett Johnson now goes at 180, right? So like I think it's one of those things that, like, a lot of those other teams are going to have like way different context all the way through, because a lot of ADPs change down the board. Pop over, get a Meatloaf reference. Feel like my day has been pretty damn good. All right. I love Jaden Daniels, guys. He's one of my favorite picks. I take him naked all the time. I don't know. Like, I can't really let him have him all the way back, right? Gotta do a slow roll every once in a while. I wasn't gonna do it to my guy, but I did want to scare him a little bit, seeing that he had McLaurin. Yeah. And I don't take much Michael Wilson, but I think he's not like he's not a horrible pick. I don't think he's a good pick. All right, do we want to do that? I don't want to go a second lemon team here. That's kind of why I went with him. We do have Rome here, so we can do that. We'll go ahead and queue up Jared Goff so we can take him at 95. Let me know, Mikey. Did I scare you for a minute? Did I scare you, or did you know I was trolling? I'm assuming you knew I was trolling. All right. I've also been working on some more clips. I think over the next week I'll have some clips worked out as well. I got the itch to go back into StreamYard or into the creator. So you were scared? Yeah. Good. At least we win. I actually have like 13% Jaden Daniels. So I do take him naked all the time. The reason I wasn't going to do it there is because I had Caleb came back. If I will tell you this, if somebody would have taken Caleb, I probably would have just taken Jaden Daniels there. If I didn't have Caleb Williams available, I would have taken Jaden. But because I had Caleb Williams available for the stack, I went ahead and let it go. So just so you know, that's how that would have played out. And I knew you weren't going to take Caleb. Like, unless I took Jaden, then you might have taken him just to make sure I didn't get him. But that's why I wanted a wide receiver there. Let's look and see what people are doing here. Coolers going with a rare CMC share. Paired it up with Barkley. I like this. He gets the Lamar stack back. Double anchor. Very fun team. I don't think he's big on Harold Fannin, but like I do. I think he takes some, right? I don't think he's a full fade kind of play. Like that team. Let's see what Omelet's doing over here. Amon-Ra, Achane, T. Higgins, Devonta Smith, Devontae Adams, Scatabo, Dowdle. Is he going Goff? He did not. He went Jackson Dirt. The Dirt. What's DX Filer doing here? We got Herbert, Amari and Hampton, Montgomery, Puka, Pickens, Ladd. I love Ladd, Hampton, Herbert. It just feels strong. I don't know about you, but I think Ladd, Hampton, Herbert just feels very strong to me. But Jordan Tyson's been getting a lot of negative buzz, like around the league for some reason. And then Peter Strager came out with his mock draft today and put him at pick 9 ahead of Cardinal Tate. He had Kansas City taking him over Cardinal Tate. Like, I will be very, very upset if that happens. I have Tyson as my wide receiver too. But that's a step too far. That I would not be happy about. Now, if Tate is gone and we take Tyson, I'm fine with it. But if Tate's still on the board, I will not be happy. I don't think that's a secret. Like, a lot of people have the Chargers as their number one offense to buy right now. Some people are scared of Hampton being in a time split somewhat, like that they'll rotate the running backs a little too much for the first round price or the second round price. All right, so we're going to take Tucker Kraft here. That's what we're going to do. secure a solid tight end. You pull up Sam Laporta to try to scare me on golf. I get it. Real funny guy. Like, I'm perfectly fine just pushing him, man. I got Michael Wilson. Jacoby Brissett's a hero. Absolute hero, guy. Absolute hero. I do enjoy the troll. I do enjoy the troll. I wasn't scared though. Cause like, but I do think that like Sam Laporta you could argue he should go there. Like him and Pitts, like I think it's an argument you can take those guys there just fine. 4-seat has a nice team. 4-seat it's just having too much fun, sir. I know nothing about it. I know some people were talking about it earlier. I do have one DFS lineup. I just clicked some names, to be honest with you. And I got the ticket. I got a free $10 ticket because I deposited on DraftKings. I didn't know that they were even doing a deposit match. I just deposited to do a DK $10 lobby, and I ended up with the ticket. So I just made a team. Actually, it's a shared like to be frank with everybody, it's a shared entry with Steve Schaup. I invited him along since we did the show yesterday. He helped me with it. Mr. High Point just picking random people? No way. Hey. I just know every year in the college basketball tournament, the team that I've never heard of is the team that wins. You like Bridgman at 704? I don't know what I did. I mean, I'll show you my team because I promise you, you don't want to follow my team. This is what I got. Adam Scott, Jason Day, Corey Connors, Minka Fitzpatrick, Cameron Young, and Shuffle Duffle. We got Corey Connors. We got Minka Fitzpatrick. I didn't know Minka played. I didn't know Minka Fitzpatrick played at the Masters, but he's not playing football right now. So I mean, I basically took names a couple names that I had heard of, and that was kind of it. We'll take Concepcion here, and we're gonna take one of those two, I think, as well. Gadsden's been falling like a rock, by the way. I think I've watched like a couple putts here and there. I've watched like I still need to play. So I bought the game. There's a game called Super Battle Golf, which looks awesome. It looks awesome. I definitely need to play it at some point. How you gonna have negative EV? Well, I got Minka Fitzpatrick. That's positive EV, buddy. Don't hate on Minka Fitzpatrick's golf game, guys. All right, we need 8 more likes to get to the war room. If you're watching over on X and you would like to see a war room after this, check the chat, click the link, go give me a sub. While you're giving me a sub, click on the channel and then give it a like, because at 40, I said 42. We'll even, if we get the 4, I'll even sweeten the pot. It'll be 41. We'll lower it to 41. Look at that. Look at the things I do for you guys. Look at the things I do for you guys. Look at all those tight ends up top. What is going on? What is literally like tight end island here? Yeah, I had some names that like, so Adam Scott and Connors were two that Steve asked. I had Fitzpatrick, Young, and Shoffley, or whatever his name is. Old Truffle Shuffle here. We got Truffle Shuffle, and we got Minka Fitzpatrick. So what could go wrong, guys? This is why I'm so, like, whenever I was talking about how negative I was on Keaton Mitchell, I had been almost exclusively doing the $3 mini on drafters at that point. And he was going in the 120s constantly. Just constantly. And I'm like, he's like the worst pick on the board. I still don't like him as a pick in the 150s. But at least he's like stomachable at the 150s. But at 120, like 125, like absolutely not. Like just no. Absolutely not. Like just pure and just absolutely not. Like, have I stated that clear enough yet? No. So the room's also letting quarterbacks fall. So RB desperation 100%. Yeah, like, and in a lot of situations, I think that drafters has better ADP. I don't think that they do there. Let's go Juwan Johnson here. I think we're going to take a third quarterback with Jacoby as well. Sorry, value. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We got the Michael Wilson stack. So, yeah, oh, you got Coker anyway. I get it. Like, yeah, that's why you went with Stroud. Like, because Nico went on the inside of you and got it. Sweet. I honestly probably prefer Young to Brissett even on a stacked Michael Wilson team, to be fair. So I get it. Still need 5 likes, everybody, to get a war room after this. But grade my bigger board team. A minus, some sort of B, and why can't I be in your lobbies? Poll created, guys. So this is the team. It was Drake May, Jared Goff, Jacoby Brissett, running backs, Henry, Travis Etienne, Achane, Chuba, Aaron Jones, Brian Robinson. We got a value there. And Ray Davis. Wide receivers, we pulled Almond up to the 5. Terry McLaurin, Romeo Dobbs, Concepcion, Quentin Johnston on a 20-pick fall. Darnell Mooney, Bernard, Jalen Noel, Loveland on a 8 or 9-pick fall. Britton Strange and Colby Parkinson. I personally love this team. I did pass up a Hunter Henry stack for Britton Strange. I just kind of like Britton Strange a lot more. for a little bit of context there. I did build it a little safer. Ferguson had gone in that room, I believe. We can look at the board real quick. So, yeah, Terrence Ferguson went at 194. I took Parkinson at 221. So, and like Jacoby Brissett was just like an extra piece. Like, I'm fine with May plus Goff. I think an extra body kind of makes some sense there, though. And I was pretty strong everywhere, I felt like. Yeah, I got Parkinson like 20, 24, 25 picks later. Yeah. Yeah, I prefer, like, if it's, I do have it ranked that way. Like, I basically have them both ranked kind of where they went. Very, very close, very close vote here. We only got 7 votes, though. We got 25 watching. We got 37 likes. I want to thank everybody for hitting the like button that has. All right, so wide receivers on this team. We got J-Mo, Rome, Michael Wilson, Concepcion, Jalen McMillan. We got Tucker Kraft and Juwan Johnson. We're done at quarterback with we got a double stack for Goff, and then we got a single stack for Caleb and Jacoby. I'm doing the Emmett Johnson thing if I'm allowed to do the Emmett Johnson thing. Actually, we're gonna channel. I've seen Bestball guy. Oh, you stole my Bestball guy pick and the bit. No vibes. No vibes anymore. Value and vibes is a lie. You didn't allow the vibes. You're a vibe stealer. That's what you are. Vibe stealer. I actually didn't care who I got, but the bit was ruined. Good value, bad vibes, right? All right, so we got man. Let's take Dalton Schultz here. We'll be down a tight end. I feel pretty good about that. We're gonna stop at 5 running backs most likely. We probably could stop at these 4, but I think we're gonna stop at 5. Because we took Gibbs, Chase Brown, and Kyron. So, yeah, Parkinson won you $30K last year. And it was also, by the way, that $30K was the week that he was 100% down before the goal line. They gave him the touchdown. And then they reviewed it and didn't overturn it. Like, he was definitely down. But that play won Gamblestein $30K. Like all that matters is the results. The results was that Gamble won the $30K. The reality is that man was down. Yeah, it definitely. I assume most people are going to choose the bottom one because it is funny. Makes up for the Millie sweat. Yeah. I still think that Derrick Henry was the right call. Because like that was Ashton Genty's only like nuke game, right? Like he had a couple good games, but that was the Bears game where he nuked. And going into halftime, you looked pretty good. It was the second half that you got crushed. Yeah. Yeah, and then Lamar got hurt. Like it was both of them, right? Like you looked fine, and then Lamar got hurt, and for whatever reason, the second half, the Bears just didn't play any defense, which cost you even more money. Yeah. Yeah, like, I think you have to take the clear path there. Like, because the clear path to first, like, especially in a contest like the DK Millie that is so heavy, like, it is absolutely, like, incredibly, like, top heavy, right? So, you, like, what is it? It's from 1 million down to, like, 300K, something like that. Yeah, I would regret nothing too. It sucks, but like I think it goes from 1 million to 300K for second, and like, what's third place? Like, and if it's gonna scale that drastically, you have to play for first, right? You just have to go. You have to take your clear path to first whenever you have one. Yeah, so like third's 100K, which that's not nothing. Oh, third was like 30K. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You have to play for first when it's like that. All right, so we got Kamani Vidal queued up here to get sniped. We're trying to get sniped. The goal of the game is to get sniped. I'm assuming somebody just went live because I just lost a bunch of viewers. Yeah, Nice and Blunt just went live. All right, we will take Kamani Vidal. And he's streaming Underdog because he still has Underdog entries. So we're done at running back. Now we're just taking all wide receivers from here on out. We'll take Trey Tucker. I think Trey Tucker's a fine pick now. It doesn't look like we're going to get to the 41 likes. So, yeah, I maxed the big board. I've maxed everything on Underdog so far except the War Room 2. The War Room 2, I have 2 of. So I've maxed the little, I've maxed the big, I've maxed the War Room, I've maxed the bigger, and I'm 2 away from maxing the War Room. My goal, I think tomorrow I'm going to do War Rooms, possibly. I actually think that when the big board fills today, that they do drop a new contest tomorrow. Which of these holes? What's that? Which of these holes left? Sound off so you stay safe from the hate. What are we talking about? Sir, what are we talking about? Which one of these holes? Like, what are we talking about holes for? Get your mind out of the gutter, Microb. Mind out of the gutter. Sir. All right, so team right now, we got Caleb Williams, we have Jared Goff, we have Jacoby Brissett. Running backs, we got Jahmyr Gibbs, Chase Brown, Kyron Williams, Emmett Johnson, Kamani Vidal. Wide receivers, kind of thin at wide receiver. J-Mo, Rome, Michael Wilson, Concepcion, Jalen McMillan, Trey Tucker, tight ends, Tucker Kraft, Juwan Johnson, Dalton Schultz. You said a lot of people. You said you lost a lot of people. Of these, a whole people left you. Oh, a whole people left you. Got it. I mean, I only lost a couple people. It's all good. Like, it's all good. I'll still hold true to the 4 more likes for a War Room, though. I do have things I'm going to do once we are off of here, though. So I would love to also stop as well. We got can anybody talk me into taking Hollywood Brown at all? Like, Coolers is taking Marquise Brown. I'm not getting there. Maybe it's wrong, maybe it's bad. I'm not getting there though. Corey in the house. We're gonna take Jalen Knoll here. Back-to-back snipes, Barner Brown. Absolutely, look at that. Coolers just ruining Lightning's day. All right, we'll take Bernard now. So on mobile, if you guys don't know, on mobile, I think you can do it here. You can actually draft the player from this screen. Who is taking all my guys? All right, so we're going to go ahead. I think we're going to take Kyle Williams here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. I would take Surratt. What's up, Jack Phil? How we doing? Are you in this draft, sir? Oh, you're Jack Jack. I assume you're Jack Jack, right? I think you used to, like, you commented before a long time ago. I know that you've been watching the streams for a while. I want to welcome you. I can't remember if you commented or not. Oh, you're not? Okay. Well, hopefully you enjoy the content. I don't remember seeing you here before. Maybe I forget. Maybe I forgot. Bananas, right? It's bananas. Different Jack. You're more like which are you more like the Jack O'Lantern? Like, are you Jack the Ripper? Are you Jack White? Like, which one are you the most like? What kind of Jack are you? Are you Mr. Jack from the System of a Down album? Like which Jack are you? Oh, you're Mehoff. Got it. Shite. Got it. Which Jack Johnson? Are you Jack? What we got? What we got, guy? Jack and the Beanstalk? Yep. But yeah. All right, so this team is almost over. It looks like we're definitely going to be ending the stream after this. Jack, he's actually a carjack that's learned how to talk. AI is taking over, everybody. AI is taking over. You heard it here first. We have Jack talking now. Gotta run. See ya. Have a good day, Alex. Hope you enjoy the new job. Have a great day. Gentleman Jack. Yep. Bo Jack Horseman. That's a thing, right? Bo Jack Horseman. Like a terrible... Like, I did not like that show. I know some people did like that show. I could not do the BoJack Horseman. I could not do that show. I gave it a couple shots too. I gave it more than one shot. So we're only 2 likes away from a war room, by the way. I tried that show and Archer, but didn't care for it. I love Archer. I haven't watched Archer for a while, but I did love Archer. We got 3593 here. We got Caleb Williams. So, we got Jared Goff. We got Jacoby Brissett. Running backs, we got Jahmyr Gibbs, Chase Brown, Kyron Williams, starting off with 3, ending with 2 more at the very end. Emmett Johnson, Kamani Vidal. We got Jameson Williams, Roma Dunze, Michael Wilson, Casey Concepcion, Jalen McMillan, Trey Tucker, Jalen Knoll, Kyle Williams, Antonio Williams, Tucker Kraft, Juwan Johnson, Dalton Schultz. We got a double stack in Detroit with Jameson Williams and Jahmyr Gibbs. We got a single stack with Jacoby Brissett and Michael Wilson. We have Caleb Williams stacked up with the number 1 wide receiver in Chicago, Roma Dunze. I think it's a solid team. It's not an elite team, but I don't have very many of these 3 RB start teams into what we did here. So I don't mind it. We will review the teams of the people we didn't review earlier. We've also hit the 42 likes, so we will be doing an underdog draft. We got a 3-6-8-3 here. We got Justin Herbert, Matthew Stafford, Geno Smith. Running backs, we got Omarion Hampton, David Montgomery, Kyle Monangai, Jordan Mason, Jonathan Brooks, Ollie Gordon. Wide receiver, Puka Nacua, George Pickens, Lai McConkey, Brian Thomas, Adonai Mitchell, Malik Washington, Elijah Surratt, Keon Coleman, Rondé Gadsden, Britton Strange, and Terrence Ferguson. You got a triple stack there with the Chargers. You have a single or double. You got a double stack there with the Rams. And Geno Smith with Adonai Mitchell. That's a fine tack on at the end. I like that team as well. And Alex here at the 10. Let's suck it up. Do the war room. Objective cleared. Absolutely. We got a 3-6-8-3. Jackson Dart, Jordan Love, Daniel Jones, Devon Achane, Cam Scatabo, Rico Dowdle, Isaiah Pacheco, Amari DiMarcado, Alvin Kamara. Wide receivers, we got Amon-Ra, T. Higgins, Devontae Smith, Devontae Adams, correlating the names. I love it. Jaden Reed, Denzel Boston, Darnell Mooney, Pat Bryant, Jake Berg, Mark Andrews, Greg Dulcich. He tried to handcuff the Kansas City pictures here. He forgot that Pacheco is on the Lions. He just looked at the pictures. He got really confused. He tried to do the late handcuff thing. He failed. Alex, you need to get better. Sorry. Team F. Fail. Team F for failed. Or let me change that. E for effort, sir. You get an E for effort. No, I think it's a fine team. All righty. We're going to do the War Room thing now. Did I not review yours? I reviewed yours, sir. We reviewed yours. And we reviewed everybody else's, the one before. He's saying, keep the new day job. Stay out of the drafters' rooms, Alex. You don't need to be in every one. Not every one of them. You reviewed mine. No, I did a full review on you because you did the double stack. You had Colby, or you had you just weren't listening. I blew through your thing because you had Terrence Ferguson at the end. You had, I don't remember all the running backs, but it ended up being a really balanced team with 2 double stacks, and you ended up getting a back stack at the end with somebody. Yeah, you weren't listening. You can rewind. I promise you. I did it. But we're going to enter a war room, everybody. We got there. The War Room 2, and we're going to enter in 15 seconds.
Bestball begin to rest. We never leave the grind. Fury, endless, breaks, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
Well, we might be able to get this to fill. We are +3. We are +3 for a War Room. Let's see if we can get it to fill. Anybody who's out there, if you need to, I'm going to go post it in a couple Discords. We will just kind of chill for a minute. +3 War Room. Nailed it. Anybody who's not subbed or isn't in the Pounders Discord, that's a pretty good place. They have a lot of people there. People post all the time what they're doing. Hopefully this can fill. Let's go back over here and let's pick a song. Let's do this. Come on, y'all. Get in this. Come on, y'all. I'm just going to kind of vibe to this music while we're waiting. Going to turn this up just a hair for everybody, since I'll be quiet. Assuming you like it. It's up to you if you want to join. Like, I'm not going to pressure anybody into joining. You either want to or you don't. But 47% of you have the opportunity to be in my lobbies right now. And you all asking about doing that. This is your chance. I'm going to post it to X as well. All right. All right, so we've sent out some feelers. And by the way, if you're here and you're new to the channel, if you enjoy the content, if you can hit the sub, that would be fantastic. We will be here pretty soon. We'll have a lot more involved in this. And I have something else I'm doing right now. I'll have all that stuff set up by the end of next week. And let me know. Looks like my assistance won't be needed, says Pepper Tony. Yeah, I mean, it's all up to you. Like, if you feel like doing it, do it. If you don't feel like doing it, don't do it, you know? Well, I've posted it to a couple places, so it might fill reasonably quick. So, Chris is already maxed because he's an absolute degen, like the rest of us. All right. That was that song. Let's do the one we haven't heard for a while. Some of you probably haven't heard all of these songs that Jamie made. I have a whole bag of them on my hard drive as well. All right, we're about ready. All right, so I'm going to change the time real quick, 1:48. All right, let me go turn the song down just a hair. All right, so we are in. We get the 105. We have Super Shorty at the 6. Artillery Frost at the 10. Let me know if you're in here. Mac Daddy? Maybe? Not pulling up. HN falls back here now. I don't think you're at the 8. What's your name? Okay, yeah, I remember that now. Crowman. So Corey. I might be able to remember that one. I don't know. I'll be honest. Whenever the names don't like perfectly match, it sometimes is hard to remember. You know what time it is? I think it's time, everybody. It's time.
Yo, yo, yo. Getting Jenny with it. Getting Jenny with it.
All right. I think that he's worth pulling up. I do like JSN. I want to be right at the field with JSN. As you've seen, I have 9% JSN, so I'm slightly ahead of schedule with them. I really do like Ashton Genty. And I picking at 20, like, you do kind of have a chance at a tight end or at a running back here, but usually not like the really fun ones. So if you want a really good, like, I like the wide receiver, like the difference between Genty, Taylor, McCaffrey, and like Nico or Neighbors here versus JSN and Derrick Henry. Like, I want the Genty plus Nico or Genty plus Neighbors over the JSN. Like, generally, now I don't want a full fade JSN. I think he's a good pick. But I've gotten different at the 5, and getting different in the smaller field contest is a lot less efficient. But you also want the players that you believe in these contests. I believe in Genty this year. I believe that offense is going to elevate. I believe that their offensive line played better down the stretch. All of that stuff. Not having a unified online username across websites couldn't be me. Absolutely. It's always get your guys' seasons in the Who Crew, buddy. Like, I'm not saying you should do this 100% of the time. I just want to be around the field at JSN, and I'm going to be around the field at JSN. So, like, that's why I did it with Amon-Ra earlier. If I was underweight, I would absolutely have taken him both drafts, like, without a doubt. And in this room, I expected running backs to get pulled up in this room because it's a higher dollar contest as well. So I will absolutely do Genty Neighbors here. Do I want Neighbors? Do I want London? I think I want Neighbors. I think those two are so close that it doesn't, like, it's just neck and neck. If you think Neighbors has got, like, it wouldn't be close if Neighbors was healthy, though, right? Like, if Neighbors was healthy, he may be going up around James Cook. It's a great pick with Cousins. I like it. The problem is like, how we don't know how long he's going to play. Right? We just don't know how long Kirk Cousins is going to play. The longer Cousins plays, the better it is for Bowers and Genty, right? And let me switch to my overlay here. Hold on a second. There we go. So we have Best Ball Overlay, by the way, and we can share combinations and look at this stuff. But do I want... Yeah, I want this. So we only have one share of Genty with... it's kind of weird that I don't have Genty paired with Breece Hall in my portfolio, though. Like, they kind of go on that side of the board. Neighbors at the turn, if we saw last season play out, yeah. He really is, like, just insanely good, right? Like, Neighbors is so insanely good. His upside is so big. Time for a Harbum to ruin him. Or Matt Nagy, right? The over-under on ship chasing is 5.5 games. I'm taking the over on that. I think it's going to be like, I think it fully depends. It fully depends on what their bye week is. If their bye week is week 5, I think that's a fine bet. I think the under's fine. If their bye week's like week 7, I think that it'll be week 8. Like, I think it'll be a post-bye week thing, assuming that their bye week is also before, like, week 11. I mean, this is semi-fair, but Nagy, like, absolutely, like, a healthy Neighbors could absolutely do all the things that Rashee Rice does and more, right? So Nagy got Rashee Rice to like 16 or 17 points a game, right? So I'm not really that worried about it, to be honest with you. Do we want Travion here? Do we want... We're going to take JMO here. Draft never too much. Swag to be denied. Who could have got Rashee Rice? Like, I mean, probably. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that, like, Nagy, the one thing Nagy will do is find the players that work and use them. He might not be able to call a good offense, but he will at least give volume to the people that can score points. Like, I don't love the signing, but I do think that the Giants skill position players just feels like they feel the skill position players for the Giants are just exponentially better than what the Chiefs have had for the last 3 years. Like, it just, especially when they take Cardinal Tata 5. Like, when they take Cardinal Tata 5, that offense may be, like, absolute fire. All right, so the goal was to actually take either to take him. We're doing it, guys. We're going in on the Giants. We're going to go ahead and pull up. You're welcome, Super Shorty. But we're going to make a Giants bet on this team. We're getting a little weird. I still don't believe there's like any chance that the Giants take end up taking Jeremiah Love. I think it's been smokescreen the whole time. That's where I'm at. I think it's been a smokescreen the whole time. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. What do I put my certainty at? 80%. Teams do be stupid, you know. Teams do be stupid. Teams do be real dumb. And I also think that this is also true. I think they don't have a chance as well. Guy took Alan Lamar. Good for him. Good for Mac. Good for Mac Daddy here. Another crime by Rashee. Rice just stole Kelsey's route tree, right? And like everything, like I am playing a thin game here with Neighbors plus Scatabo, right? Like two major, like big players on my team coming back from injury. So like I definitely need to build out with this in mind as well, right? So Olave, Neighbors, Jam, all of my players are later here. I don't have a lot of Tyler Warren. This is kind of a team that Tyler Warren would fit on. Alec Pierce or Warren fit. I probably I assume Super Shorty here takes Alec Pierce. Did not scared off on Jordan Tyson, huh? Let's go with Alec Pierce here. Give ourselves another late quarterback out. Let's look and see, where is Jackson Dart's ADP now? It's at 86, huh? So he goes here. So I either take him next or I push him to 92. We'll see what comes back. I don't love this range. I don't like the range from 77 to 84, all the players that go there. So I'm probably going to take Dart here, honestly. I mean, if Chuba made it back, I'd probably take Chuba. I have a bunch of Ramondre. I kind of, I don't regret it, but I don't want to continue adding on this higher dollar room as well. Sala gets his bell cow. I agree. Let's change the music up real quick. And lower the volume. Well, we might get Chuba back. If we get Chuba back, we're pushing Jackson Dart. Yeah, we'll do that. Get a little bit of a fall on Chuba. So the team right now, we got a 3-4. We got Ashton Genty, Cam Scatabo, Chuba Hubbard, wide receivers, Malik Neighbors, Chris Olave, Jamison Williams, and Alec Pierce. Yeah, Seth Miller pops in here and there. There's a lot of people live right now, so she's probably just watching somebody else. That's all good. We got 45 likes. I want to thank everybody who's popped in, hit the like. Who agree with me? Yeah, no, I've been saying, like, I've been very, very vocal about the Titans taking Love at 4. And I pinpointed it. I pinpointed it to a specific thing that happened, and if you've been listening, you would know. We'll see if I'm right. Like, I could easily be wrong. Now, like, I could definitely be wrong on this. So Jordan Addison gets pulled up. So the reason I decided to take Chuba here at 77 is because I don't think Dart comes back, but I definitely want a third running back here in case Scatabo isn't healthy, right? So if I knew Dobbins and Steph Miller's probably going to take Dowdle here, right? So, like, I figured those two wouldn't come back, and I wanted the third guy. I mean, Dart is here, so we do end up getting Dart back around. That feels pretty good. That's a pretty good push. That feels fantastic. And I'm fine with either one of these two tight ends if they come back around. Dowdle is the instant pick if he made it back. I don't mind Manungai's new price or Corum's new price either. And I think Michael Pittman is a fantastic price now too. Like, all of these guys I think are awesome prices. I could also just go with Jared Goff for quarterback too, but I have all the guys later, right? Like, I could take Shuck in the next round, who I prefer. Yeah, we're definitely... Do we want the wide receiver? I think... Do we do the double stack here? We're gonna go Pitts. Yeah, we're gonna go Pitts here. So the team right now, we have a 1-3-4-1. We have Dart stacked up with Scatabo and Neighbors. We have Ashton Genty, Scatabo, Chuba Hubbard, wide receivers, Neighbors, Olave, Jamo, and Alec Pierce. We got two guys who are going to get volume. We got two absolute spike week guys. Oh, Pittman is going to be really, really good with them. I have 6% Pittman right now. I had taken one share before he got traded to Pittsburgh. Okay, so the specific thing, do the Titans trade Pollard for a third-grade pick? What I believe is going to happen, and we'll go through the whole thing. So as soon as the arm measurements came in to the NFL teams at the combine, it was less than 30 minutes after that happened that Robert Saleh traded for Johnson, who he drafted in the first round before, Jermaine Johnson. And in my mind, he doesn't make that trade unless the arm links were at the link that he had because he has a type. So I believe he made that trade to Devondre Sweat for Jermaine Johnson because he doesn't like the D ends enough at that position. And that is pushing them towards taking Jeremiah Love instead. Now, they could go Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs and still go on the defensive side. But I think that was a sign that they were moving to go to Jeremiah Love over the rest of the team. That is my take on it. And then with that being said, and yeah, we take Tyler Shuck here as well for the Olave stack. So if that happens, I think that Jadarian Price goes to either the Commanders or the Seahawks. Whichever one doesn't get them, I think they trade like a 5th round pick this year for Tony Pollard because the cap penalty is the exact same, which is almost nothing for trading Pollard at any point. So, and I think that would be a draft day trade. I think it would even happen at the end of day 2. That is my guess because there's so little buzz about these running backs, and I just think that makes a lot of sense because Pollard is a better running back than like Mike Washington or Emmett Johnson in most of these teams' eyes. I may disagree, but in most of these teams' eyes, they will believe that, right? So that is my progression of what I think will happen in the NFL draft. All right, so do we want my boy Rachaad White here? I think we want Jaden. I don't have a lot of Jaden Higgins. We're taking White. Who? I was in your biggest forward draft this morning. Oh, were you? We could. What's your name? By the way, if you were in my Discord, I ended up streaming it live to the Discord. I was like, hey, this just filled, and I popped in and I streamed it. A couple people jumped into the voice channel with me. Everyone seemed to like. I didn't actually look at anyone else's draft that time. Yeah, in 2 weeks we will know. I'm so ready. I'm super ready. Thought about him and Purdy, but went Purdy heavy CMC. Let's look and see what you've done so far. You got CMC, you got Derrick Henry. We have Tedero McMillan, Garrett Wilson, Quinshon Judkins, Mekhi Lemon, Justin Herbert, naked Justin Herbert, nothing wrong with that. Brock Purdy with the stack, QJ on the back stack, Kenneth Gainwell, and Jaden Higgins. Yeah, I like that team. Frito. Oh, yeah, I got Loveland right before you. Dude, what do you think of my team pulling Amon-Ra up? Like, did you like that? I think it was fun. I think Amon-Ra is kind of mispriced. I wanted a high dollar share of him somewhere. We're going to go with Dallas Goedert here over Isaiah Likely with the dart stack as well. Give us some divisional correlation. I know that the finals don't matter as much here, but it is something. And I do have Goddard significantly ahead of Isaiah Likely in my ranks. So there is that as well. And we didn't end up getting the chance to take Daniel Jones. Super Shorty rightfully took Daniel Jones there with the Josh Downs stack. Appreciate it, man. I cook up a bunch of stinkers, man. Like, you probably like it because you're in my draft and you get free EV. I understand. I get it. I get it. It's fine. I'm here for fun, man. Here for the fun. All right. So this is the range I think JCM is like almost clickable. We will take another Sheriff Shaheed here, another deep target guy, spike week kind of guy. I do think that year 2 will be a lot different for Shaheed. He's going to have the full offseason to learn the offense. Now, I still believe in Torrey Horton somewhat. But Shaheed, like, a lot of the times trades happen mid-season, those players don't perform super well, right? So I think that having the full year learning that offense, and they wanted him back, I think that he could explode. Stinkers, I almost had the nut low on one of my BBM entries last year. Bottom 1,000. I think one more like to hit 50. Way to go. Hell yeah. What's up, Megatron? I had one of the single worst drafters entries last year, I believe, in one of their contests. Let me see if I can find it. I'm absolutely not paying attention to this draft I'm in right now, the $25 draft. I'll take Jacoby Brissett, third quarterback naked. Why not? What could go wrong, guys? What could go wrong? Actually, I'm going to push it. We're going to try to get Mendoza down the board. Where's the Bowers draft, or what did they do? They might stop, so we're going to try it. How dare you take Emmett Johnson, Super Shorty? He sucks. Haven't you read the polls? Aren't you a leg up person? Don't you know that Emmett Johnson sucks? Every leg up person knows that Emmett Johnson sucks. All right, we're going to take Chig here. We got a lot of tight end firepower. We're doubling down on the thing I said the other day. I would take Chig straight up over Likely. We don't have to do it straight up. We get them later, and this is even on a dart team. So Mendoza does go. I'm hoping to get one of these three. JJ liked him. I'm not backing down. I like him. By the way, Steph, have you looked at the Beast yet? Just curious. Like, that I have one more to do. That was an awesome podcast with JJ Zacharyson and Karain. They did a really good job. Like, Karain really doesn't like him. I love him at Johnson though. I have plenty of him in the high stakes. Like, we're good. We're good. I have one of those 118 shares of him. That not feeling the best right now, but we got it. We got it. All right, we'll just take the naked quarterback to get some points. Make up for the 3 weeks that Jackson Dart can't see straight. Yeah, so the Beast, Brugler has Emmett Johnson ranked at 4. He has Mike Washington ahead of him. I am worried about my Skylar Bell love because Brugler has him at 19. 19 is not it makes I only have 6%, but 19 is very, very not good. Like a 4 to 5 round grade. I've only looked through part of it. I was really shocked at how high Stribling was. Stribling really surprised me. Yeah. I feel like Skylar Bell. I thought Skylar Bell was going to be a lock for round 3 or early 4 capital, based on everything I was seeing, and I liked what I seen on him on tape. Now he doesn't play hard. He will jump on the ground and stuff here and there, right? He has some issues, but the man gets open and he's very he could take anything to the house. That those things matter. Jacoby Lane, somebody I have not clicked at all. I have 1.7%, and all of that was basically all of that 1.7% was whenever he whenever he was going at like 180 and he fell to 220 in a couple of those drafts, just in case. Oh, yeah. And same with Zachariah Branch. I've been very out on Zachariah Branch. He had him at 14 with an okay grade. Like, I think that Branch is a way better dynasty or an NFL player than he is a best ball for 2026 player. Like, he's the guy I might draft next year. And I said this about Jalen Royals last year. I did not like Jalen Royals at all for last year. But for this year, I do think, like, he's a guy that was going to take some time. I'll be real. If you like any rookie outside of Cardinal Tate, do not look up their comps player profile because they are depressing. Like, especially a guy named Denzel Boston, right? Pretty low on Brazel now. Yeah, like my boy Bryce Lance graded out on the beast. One pick, like, was it 1 or 2 picks higher than Brazel? I'm going to take the win there. Like, I love Bryce Lance. And I've been saying Bernard is the clear 7 in this class for a while. Like, that there's definitely a top 7 and it falls off. It kind of felt that way looking through the beast as well. At the overall ranks, let me find it real quick. I have it up over here. So Bernard is at 41. And actually, Chris Bell, like, I've also said, like, the Chris Bell thing. Like, I love Chris Bell, but he's just not going to be healthy. He's at 47. And then the next wide receiver isn't until Malachi Fields at 58. So there's a, like, and Bell, if he wasn't hurt, would probably be well above that. So you got a gap from 41 on Jeremy Bernard to 59 or 58 on Malachi Fields. So that kind of lines up with exactly what I've been believing this whole time. Now, I've been wrong on some things. Like Skylar Bell. Skylar Bell don't look good if you use that information. But you're going to miss. And maybe Brugler missed here. I'm going to assume that I missed and not Brugler. Like, let's be fair. Somebody puts in a lot more work into that product, you know? Like, I'm going to assume that I'm the one that's wrong. Team Razzle Brazzle. Team Razzle. I have 8%. Like, Brazzle and Bryce Lance are pretty close, though. Like, they're the same profile of guy. Jacoby Lane's that same profile of guy, but I don't like him. Like, I never liked him at all. He had Katron Allen ahead of Jonah Coleman, by the way. Super Shorty knows that. Probably not going to take a 7th RB. You might. But yeah, like, Katron Allen was actually ahead of Jonah Coleman. I haven't looked. None of them were in the top, so. And by the way, if you guys are just popping in and you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that sub. And then as soon as this is over, I'm going to review these teams, and then I'm going to send you all over to a buddy of mine, Nice and Blunt, who is currently live, to give them a sub if you're not subbed to him. And PPR Tyler also just went live. For those of you who are a PPR Tyler enjoyer, words hard. All right, we got. I'm definitely taking Bailey if he's here. Very little Ted Hurst. And I think Hurst was one of those that he didn't make the top guys. All right, we'll take Bailey here. Why did it sort to the bottom of the beast to long snappers? That's not what I wanted. So Ted Hurst is a player I like, but I want to make sure the NFL gives him round 4, like 3 capital. or like round 3 or 4 capital. I'm not positive that happens. Like if he's a round 5 guy, I want to wait till training camp news comes out, and I kind of view him more in that line. But in the beast, he's number 13. So like, I'm probably wrong here. Because Ted Hurst is actually, I've been saying this as well. Like Ted Hurst profiles is the same kind of guy as Bryce Lance and Brazel, right? So, and I believe that there is a chance that Ted Hurst like outperforms it. I prefer Bryce Lance, but like he's actually a really good pick for this team because he would fit exactly what this team needs. Ted Hurst did go, but like I think he's a pretty fun pick. Like if he has a round 3 grade on him, I assume that's a round 3 grade. Let me scroll down to him real quick. Taking a minute. So, yeah, he's got exactly a round 3 grade on him. And then Bryce Lance is a 3 to 4, which is kind of where I was expecting him to be. Brendan Thompson, though, who I have taken a couple shares of, actually is also that, like, he's like he's not like the other ones. He plays the same deep ball kind of thing, but he's an absolute burner guy. He's actually good at the ball. Now, see, Super Shorty taking the random share there. I'll take the random share here. These are 2 players that are higher in the beast than they are anywhere else. So shout out Chev GPT. Chev GPT, the day he was on, we took Brendan Thompson both drafts in the final round. He sent me some information. I liked what I seen. I was just wanting to see confirmation that like he's moving up boards. And if he got a pure round 3 grade in the beast, I feel pretty good about him going in the 4th round or earlier, right? So like if Underdog releases a new contest, or if the big board was still open, I would probably be mixing more of him and Ted Hurst in. Those are just the players I was personally worried about 3rd round capital on, and it feels a lot more likely now because I don't want to target like the Skylar Bell picks feel bad now, but like if Brendan Thompson was there your first time, nice. I watched him and like he looked fine. He's one of those players, you know how players sometimes like you watch them and they look fine, but like they don't impress you in any way. That's what Stribling was to me. But like a lot of the time, those guys are like just solid pros, right? Like those guys turn into Juwan Jennings, right? Yeah, and Stribling was a way higher price than we thought. All right, so we got a 3-6-8-3 here. We got Jackson Dart, we got Tyler Sheck, we got Geno Smith. Running back, we got Ashton Jetty, we got Cam Scatabo, we got Chuba, we got Rashad White, Sean Tucker, and Katron Allen. Wide receivers, we got Malik, we got Olave, we got Jamo, we got Alec Pierce, Rashid Shaheed, Jeremy Bernard, Devon Vele, and Brendan Thompson. So we need a little bit of spike week, like double spike weeks here early on with these guys in case Neighbors isn't healthy. We did a decent job getting some more touches there with Chuba and White in case Scatabo's not ready. And then tight end, we got Kyle Pitts, Goddard, and Chig. So, like, if both of those things happen and they're both not ready early, we have a strong enough tight end room to probably flex tight end, which isn't ideal, but like it will assist us to get these players through building out this stronger tight end room here. If those happen, and if they're not bad, if they are healthy, like it feels pretty good. Let's look at Super Shorty's team. We got a what's up, Chad? If you're not subbed to Chad, go give him a sub as well. We got a 3-6-8 or 3-6-9-2 here. Excuse me. At the 6 hole for Super Shorty. Got Bo Nix, Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones. Running backs, we got Travis Etienne, Bucky Irving, Blake Corum, Emmett Johnson, Emmanuel Wilson, Nicholas Singleton. Wide receivers, JSN, Mike Evans, Jordan Tyson, Parker Washington, Jordan. Why am I saying Jordan? Not Jordan Downs. Josh Downs. Josh Downs. Josh Downs. Travis Hunter. I got it. I got it Downs. I got it Downs now. Travis Hunter, Elijah Surratt, Troy Franklin, Deshaun Stribling. Tight end. What is this? Like, why only one tight end? Trey McBride, Darnell Washington. No, I personally would have taken one a little earlier than Darnell. Like a little earlier than Darnell, but it's a good team all in all. I'm glad you at least took Darnell before Stribling. You got to secure that room. You got to secure that Darnell Washington. I think Darnell Washington is going to see decent play though. Like I think he's a fine pick. I don't like. Does it like be honest? Be honest, Steph. Does this scare you a little bit or not? Does it scare you at all? It would scare me. I would want like at least like a gunner helm there or something. Myself. And then we got terrified. Okay. Okay. I was just making sure you aren't like, nope. Trey McBride should be the 103. Trey McBride should be the 103. I'm all in. We're here. Deal with it. I didn't know. Okay. I was going to say, sometimes the room just doesn't work out. Apparently it just didn't work out that time. We got a 3-5-8-4 here. We have Justin Herbert. We got Brock Purdy. We have CJ Stroud. We got CMC, Derrick Henry, Quinshon Judkins, Kenneth Gainwell, Dylan Sampson. So you do the double anchor into a handcuff with Gainwell. Not bad, not bad. Tedoroa McMillan, Garrett Wilson, Mekhi Lemon, Quentin Johnson, Jaden Higgins, Christian Kirk, Jalen Noel, Kyle Williams, Isaiah Likely, Hunter Henry, Mason Taylor, Muth. I love that. Like I see why Steph couldn't get any tight ends. Somebody taking all the tight ends. What are you doing? What are you doing to our friend Steph Miller? What are you doing? I think it's fine. I think the 4 tight ends in this room makes sense. Guilty. They bring in Minshew and he smashes. Dude, like there is not a more perfect pairing than Minshew and Trey McBride. If Jacoby, let's say that they don't draft Ty Simpson, and they just had enough. They just had enough of Jacoby Brissett by like week 14. And then you get Gardner Minshew with Trey McBride would absolutely feed families. And I don't want that to happen at all. Because I got 2.8% McBride. I don't think he's a good price. I think he should be behind Bowers, but well, like Brissett at least can throw the ball deep sometimes. Minshew can't throw the ball deep ever. So if McBride is the only option to smash if it's Minshew, in my opinion. And Brissett might actually bring along a wide receiver here and there. So if you have a McBride team, you probably want Gardner Minshew in there at some point. That's my take. But we are going to be done here. Hopefully the War Room is still live tomorrow. Hopefully Underdog releases a new contest. I want to thank everybody for popping in here today. Hopefully you guys like the new background music. Let me know in the comments afterwards if you do, if you like the different ones. But I don't think I missed anybody. Let me double check to make sure I didn't miss anybody who jumped in here. Oh, Artillery Frost. Gotta do Artillery Frosts as well. we got a 3-4-10-3 here. Jade Daniels, Patrick Mahomes, Kyler Murray. We got Saquon, Brees, Javonte, David Montgomery. I think that's fine to stop at 4. Like, I think this is the kind of room that you could throw a Damon Claiborne on, or throw like a Katron Allen on, or a DeMarcado to pair up with Mahomes or whatever. Like, it's not required, but you could do that. I think stopping here is fine, for sure. But I also think that like you also got one play, like an elite receiver in the middle of there, which makes it feel better. Justin Jefferson, Xavier Worthy, Omar Cooper. How dare you? He's always mine. You should know that. Stephon Diggs, Deebo Samuel, Trey Harris, Chris Brazzell, Pat Bryant, Jacoby Lane, and Bryce Lance. Just every time I mentioned somebody's name, he just went straight to the top of Artillery Frost queue. I don't think he knew what he was doing. I think he was just hearing me call off random rookies. He's like, oh, I need that guy. I know. You're welcome. You're welcome, Artillery Frost. Tight ends, Harold Fannin, Travis Kelce, and Dalton Schultz. Yeah, but no, I like it. I like taking 3 of the same style of player here. And if one of them hits, it helps this room so good, right? Because like that kind of player is the Jameson Williams style of player with like a little less nuance in route running and stuff. I guess it more of a something like that. Yeah, pretty good job on the likes as well. Thanks everybody for popping in here. I will see you. Like, I'm going to put in Nice and Blunt's YouTube channel. Head on over there, give them a sub. If you want to watch the outro, that would be great. If you want to leave a comment, that would be even better. Have a great day, everybody. See y'all tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central. Peace.
Hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls indecent. Drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains. From late season voids, he's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who must command in the storm edge?